If you don't see arm growth, your workout split is the problem. All right. When you train your chest, your back, your shoulders, whenever you train those muscle groups first, your arms are already going to be fatigued. All right. So when it's time to actually train your arms, you just can't use maximum intensity. You can't go full throttle on the workout because you already have so much fatigue from hitting your previous muscle groups. All right. So that's why this year I'm switching to a push, pull, and arm leg split to maximize my growth. All right, let's get straight into this video. Let's dive more deeper into this topic. So this is gonna be the best workout split for 2026. All right, so we got push, pull, legs, and we have a little question mark here, but you guys know it's arms. All right, push, pull, legs, and arms. This is gonna be the workout split we're following all 2026 to maximize our physique growth. So before I tell you guys how to actually implement this, I'm gonna tell you guys why having an arm day is even important. All right, so before I even added this arm day to my workout split, I was just following a typical push pull leg split, and that's great. Like there's no bad thing. Like if you want to stick to a regular push pull leg split, by all means, go do that. All right, you don't have to switch to a push pull leg arm split. But if you want to see more growth, if you want to see more gains, I definitely recommend you look into an arm split. That's why in this video I'm telling you guys why you should add an arm day to your workout split. And the reason why we're going to even add an arm day to our split is because you're going to be able to put a lot more intensity into doing the arm day. You're going to put a lot more energy into the actual workout itself. You're going to be able to hit the arms a lot more harder, which will be better for the growth long term. All right. So you might be like, Julian, but doesn't push pull, don't these 2 days hit my arms too? Like they hit my arms. I hit biceps at the end of my pull workout. I hit triceps at the end of my push workout. But like I said, you won't be able to put as much intensity into the workout. Without as much intensity, you won't be able to get as much growth into the muscle. All right. The more intensity in your workouts, the more growth you get from your workouts. And you're going to be able to put a lot more intensity in. You're going to be a lot more stronger on a day dedicated to just arms than you going on a push day and hitting the triceps at the very end of your workout without like maximum intensity because it's too fatigued from previously. All right. Because you already hit your chest, you already hit your shoulders. So your body, your arms are already like exhausted, and then you're hitting triceps at the end. Yes, you will see growth from that, but you'll see a lot more growth whenever you have a day dedicated to just the arms in general. All right, so I think definitely adding an arm day is amazing for maximizing your arm growth, just because you can hit it twice a week, and this arm day right here will be amazing for maximizing the intensity of your workout. So I'm going to tell you guys what each of these days hit. So push day, you guys should already know pretty much push pull legs, and arms is be kind of like the new one. But for push day specifically, you guys kind of know this, right? This is gonna be your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull day is basically gonna be all your back muscles, right? So back and biceps, right? I know my handwriting is terrible. Let me try fixing that a little bit. Back and biceps. All right, so back biceps is gonna be pull day. All right, so as you guys can see, triceps is an arm workout, biceps is an arm workout. All right, and then legs is obviously legs, right? You're working out all the leg muscles, your quads, your glutes, your calves. All right, so let me write those down real quick. Quads, glutes, calves. All right, and then the arms is the special day I'm adding into the split. All right, this is what I didn't have before. I had all these down before, right? I was doing push pull legs consistently, but now I want to add arms into my split to really maximize my arm growth. All right, so arms is going to be focused on hitting your shoulders. All right, I'll get to that in just a second. Shoulders, let me rewrite that. Shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Shoulders, biceps, and triceps are going to be the focus for arms. All right, so you might be wondering, like, why would you do shoulders if you're just trying to fully focus on your arms? Well, the reason why I want to hit my shoulders more is just because I'm trying to get a wider frame, get broader shoulders, just because this is kind of like the ideal V-tape physique I'm shooting for, and hitting the shoulders will help a lot with that. So I'm just going to hit my shoulders anyway. So for you guys, if you don't care about your shoulders, you know you can just do biceps and triceps. You can have a really short workout, all right? But if you're trying to get a really good arm workout, like just pretty much the arm alone, because your shoulders is also part of the arm, and it's just like all this is the arm, right? And your shoulders is kind of right there, so you might as well just hit your shoulders too. and get that out of the way. So you can hit shoulders twice a week, which will be amazing for hypertrophy. All right, so that's why I like to hit shoulders and biceps and triceps all in the same workout to maximize my shoulder growth, my bicep growth, and my tricep growth. So you're hitting these exact muscle groups 2 times a week. That should be amazing. All right, and if you really want to take it a step further, like your muscle growth in general, you can add a upper body day too. This is going to be taking like the next level. All right, this is a lot of fatigue out here, a lot of working out. So you don't have to do this. This is completely optional, right? But if you want to, if you're really like in the season right now where you're just trying to put on as much muscle as possible, I definitely recommend you add an upper body. But that's not what the video is about. All right, so we're not going to have that in there. Just push pull legs and arms right now. All right, that's what we're focused on. All right. So basically, if you want to add this to your routine, you can basically use a typical, push day is Monday. So I'm just going to write MON. Pull day can be Wednesday. And legs day can be Friday. All right. And then what you can do, which I recommend everyone does, is you actually just combine these two. Because since you're only hitting 3 muscle groups, like obviously you're hitting 3 muscle groups on these, but since you're really just hitting only like the arms, which is not that much, instead of like a full, push day, a full pull day, you're only hitting just the arms. I think you can really just add these together. You can just combine legs and arms on the same day, so you can, not have to worry about going to the gym the next day. All right, so all you really have to do for the split is go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right, nothing's changing. You're just gonna hit arms on your leg day too. All right, and what you could do is if you love going to the gym, you just split it up. So then you go 4 times a week. All right. And if you want to take it a step further, like I said, with the upper body, you go 5 times a week. That's completely optional. All right. I recommend everyone does a push pull leg arm split. All right. A full push pull leg arm split. Not a push pull leg split where you like don't hit the arms as much, but a push pull legs arm split where you maximize your arm growth while still, destroying your chest muscles, your back muscles, and getting big legs. All right. So that's the goal of this split. And if you want to learn the lean bulking protocol that I use to gain 25 pounds in just 6 months, top link in the description for that. All right. Now the results you're going to get from this is going to be bigger arms, of course. So basically your push day is going to be the same, your pull day is going to be the same, your leg day is going to be the same, unless you add arms to it. But your arm day is going to be what's going to be the big thing out of this, right? You're going to be able to build bigger arms. All right. So now next year, if you stay consistent this for a year, next year you should have way bigger arms than if you didn't add an arm day. So you should have big biceps, big forearms, big triceps, big shoulders, and that's what we want. Right? We really want to maximize our arm growth with this workout split. All right. And also a quick little bonus tip: while you're doing this workout split, I recommend you go into bulk so you can build even bigger arms, right? You're gonna be able to build even bigger arms if you're on a bulk because you're gonna be filling out your frame a lot more. All right, now if you're on the bigger side of things, of course you want to go in a cut while you do this. But if you're trying to fill out your shirt more, hitting the arms is gonna help a lot with that. And if you go in a bulk while you're doing that, it's gonna double your progress. All right, it's gonna 2x your gains. All right. So if you find this video helpful, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. This is the best workout split of 2026 that I'm going to be following consistently. And in a year from now, you guys will see me having way bigger arms. All right. So tell me in the comments down below, what is your weak point in your physique? All right. It could be your chest. It could be your legs. It could be your biceps. It could be anything. What is your weak point for your physique? Let me know in the comment section below so I can give you guys some advice on if you should follow the split entirely or if you should change it up a little bit, because I want to help you guys with that. All right, and it's going to be completely for free. Now, if this video just goes viral and has like 1 million comments, then obviously I'm not going to get to every single one of you guys. But for the people who are here early, I can definitely give you guys some advice. All right, so leave a comment down below so I can give you my personal advice, and I'll see you in the next one.